You've seen the headlines: the dollar is wobbling, crypto is flashing red, and traditional savings are bleeding purchasing power. It's enough to make anyone anxious about their financial future. But what if the safest harbor wasn't in gold bars or real estate, but sitting inside a shrink-wrapped booster box? It sounds crazy, but smart money is quietly moving into cardboard. Let's explore why trading cards are rapidly becoming one of the ultimate modern hedges against economic uncertainty. To understand this shift, we first need to define a store of value. In simple economic terms, a store of value is an asset, commodity, or currency that maintains its purchasing power over time without significant depreciation, allowing wealth to be saved and retrieved in the future. Think of it like a thermos for your wealth. You put your purchasing power in today, and when you pour it out 5 or 10 years from now, it's still hot. While key examples traditionally include gold, real estate, and U.S. Treasury bonds, collectibles are rapidly entering this serious financial conversation. The driving force here is simple: preservation. People aren't just looking to get rich quick. They are desperate to put their money into a store of value to maintain its power for the future. When inflation eats away at cash, the money under your mattress buying less every year, holding a static currency is actually a guaranteed loss. Investors are looking for vehicles that travel with or ahead of inflation, not behind it. You've probably noticed a distinct shift in the market dynamics recently. An increase in the number of sealed TCG items being purchased off the market, but not immediately listed again. That isn't just a supply shortage, it's accumulation. Collectors and investors are treating sealed cases of One Piece and Pokemon not as inventory to flip for a quick lunch, but as long-term vaults. They are recognizing that TCG items can be a phenomenal store of value, effectively locking away supply and stabilizing the market floor. This may seem silly to the outsider, but history is full of silly ideas that became financial titans. Remember how people laughed about Bitcoin before it exploded, or how safe stocks plummeted to nothing in 2008? When you watch the money under your mattress dwindle in value every year, you start to see that TCG investments aren't as ridiculous as they seem. Compared to other stable investments that have proven fragile, a tangible asset with 30-plus years of brand equity starts looking like the smartest room in the house. Sealed product is especially valuable due to its deflationary nature. In economics, a deflationary asset is one where the supply decreases over time. Every time a YouTuber rips a vintage box or a player cracks a pack for a tournament deck, the global supply of that sealed product permanently shrinks. This is a direct counter to the dollar's status. The government can and does print more money, diluting its value. They cannot, however, print more 1999 base set boxes. Scarcity is the ultimate protection against inflation. This brings us to the purest argument. We try to look at the TCG space from not only a fan of the various cards and IP, but from a financial mindset as well. Regardless of how others may feel that trading cards are solely for the players, it simply isn't true and hasn't been for a long time. Certain TCGs have always had collectible appeal, chase pull rates, and asset status. You cannot tell me that companies like Pokemon and Bandai are disappointed that their products sell out instantly. In fact, Pokemon acquiring their own giant printing facility was a clear signal. They know the demand is insatiable, and they are building the infrastructure to feed it. At the end of the day, the market is going to market regardless of how others feel. We are currently watching Pokemon hit its 30th year of consistent set printing, remaining wildly successful while other legitimate Fortune 500 companies have come and gone. If longevity is a key indicator of safety, maybe trading cards aren't as risky as we think. In these turbulent times, they might just be one of the greatest eggs to have in our basket to store value. Join TC Journal at tcjplayer.com, where we help navigate the TCG market and turn collectors into investors.